YouTube, it's Rob. I got a request from a guy who's basically a troll on my channel. He's kind of like sarcastic right here, but he asked me about making a video about Japan and Yellowstone Park, and so I'm gonna go ahead and do that for him. Take a look and watch. Okay, here we got Japan right here, and you've got Yellowstone Park. Remember, Yellowstone Park, I like to, it looks like a rose to me. That's how I kind of find its reoccurring patterns. By anything that looks like a rose or something like that, I'll go ahead and throw over here to see how it lines up and stuff. So, let's get going here. You can see that there's a couple similarities here before I get to it. Here's the rose. It looks kind of like a rose. It's got a V shape right here, which is kind of similar to this. And then if you look at this area, it kind of looks similar to this. So I want to bring it here and show you. Here they are. You can see the similarities, right? Yellowstone Park here. You got this hook right here. Once you start opening your eyes, you'll start to realize that the entire planet is covered with reoccurring patterns, and that's just a fact. It's a fact that isn't covered by plate tectonics because they don't understand this theory, or they don't understand what I'm talking about, basically, because I have a complete different model than they do, but the surface features of this planet support my model and doesn't support theirs, so that's a pretty important thing. So anyways, let's take a look here. Okay, so here we go. Let me bring this in. You can see the textures here. See that, how they, the ripples and stuff like that. You can see they're going the same direction. They're the same distance apart from one another. So you can see, and then on top of that, you see this circles right here. There's a circle right here. It happens to line up perfect with that crater right there. You see that? See, this is observable evidence, and it supports what I've been telling you, that the planet is made out of reoccurring patterns, and that's what I'm showing you, right? It's exactly what I'm showing you. Look at that. Yeah, see this thing right here. You can see that this is what it is. Okay, let's see if I can find some other cool stuff here. Oh yeah, right here. Well, maybe. Okay. Okay, yeah. Take a look at this right here. You see how it lines up there? And then you'll see that it lines up here. It's a recurring pattern. See how this lines up with the... Now, I made claims that these reoccurring patterns happen all over the place, and I'm going to show you that right now too. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Okay. See this scar underneath, and then this here. See how they line up like this, and then when they line up here, let's take a look where else it might line up. Right here. You see that right there? And you can just see that this is the same thing right here. So you see that? Okay. Well, if you look up here, let's see here. Okay, yeah. You see how this goes to like a point right here on both sides? See how that fills in there? See that right there? And then if you look at the right here, you see that this just does line up, and this defies plate tectonics. And then here we got this. See how this has got this right here? And then here's our rows too, you know. Let me try something here. This is a negative of Japan right here, the negative color. Kind of helps you see things a little better. There's that area with the ripples lining up. The rose is lining up. See how it fits in there? It kind of fits both things. Okay, and then I showed you that. Okay, now here comes the fun part. Now this is where things are going to get crazy. Because my theory says that reoccurring patterns used to sit on top of each other, and that basically this all boils down to a single event that created our planet. And let me show you my proof of what I'm saying. Because check this out. Here's South America right here. You can see how things fit here and here. Okay, let's get closer. Make sure you can. Okay, see that? Fit in here. And then we also, this looks like an eye to me, so I always see other eyes like that. Okay. Then move it up here. Here's a, okay. You see this eye, and there's an eye. Like that. There's this other eye. This is the Grand Canyon. Okay. So if that fits there, and it even looks like it, you know what, it looks like this is the filament, and it locks right into here. Which I propose is a Birkeland current, because it's obviously going over this one, and then it's wrapping around like a vortex. And this is what I'm talking about. If you know anything about the electric universe theory, they know that Birkeland currents travel through space and power up our sun, do all kinds of stuff. So just showing you some information that supports their theory. Okay, but now if I showed this lining up in here, and then I showed you Japan lining up in here, well, what happens if I put Japan back over here? Like this. Okay, so get the flower here or whatever, I line that up. So if you look at it, that looks like that, doesn't it? You see that? So here's 3 different areas of our planet lining up, right? Because I claimed that all continents sat on top of one another. And here I'm showing you proof of that. I'm showing you visual proof over and over again. But check this out. Let me take out the planet here in the background so we can just think about this. Well, you see that? If not, let me show you again with a different. This is a transparent South America here, so you can see through. You can see that that looks like that. You see how it fits in here. See how it fits around there. You can almost see it like as if they pulled apart from each other. And here's the electrical behind it. You can see these ripples may be caused by this. It seems to fit in each ripple. It's got the same angle here. See that? don't know. You should probably. It should start. It's gonna start dawning on you though that I'm right. I got these trolls that are trolling me, and all I can say is that this isn't even my best stuff here. I'm just warming you guys up. Now, check this out. So that goes there, and it's obvious too. You can see this. Same shape right here. And you got your electrical stuff right here, but look at that. Okay. I'm sure if I rotate this in, this is gonna fit actually. Let's do that. There. Okay. Oh, shit, hold on, I'm sorry. Boom, see? Then we got one, then we'll move it here. And then how about here? And then we got, my biggest thing, I don't know if you've seen my video about the Amazon being a discharge, and that I can line it over all the land masses, and it will line up in areas all around the world, because it made it. This is the Amazon River is not made by water erosion. It's made by an electrical discharge. Our world is electric, and that's just the way it is. Okay, so let's see what else I had planned. Just when you thought it couldn't get any crazier, check this out. Here's South America and Antarctica. And remember I was talking about reoccurring patterns being all over the planet? Well, let's go and look at that same area. You'll see that this matches up. You just don't see the Yellowstone Park thing going on in there a little bit. It's just a mountain range, I guess. But it is a recurring pattern of that, as you can see down here. I think that what happens is, of course, you got this cutout right here. This is probably related to this. But check this out. Okay, I got that. Okay, so if we got that, okay, I rotated it 90 degrees counterclockwise, and you'll notice this right here. Let's get really close so you don't miss anything. Okay, you can see how this island lines up here. There's some rotation going on over here. Oh, sorry. Ends up right here. Okay, but then also it's reoccurring just like the other, following the same pattern as the other. Look at that. See that? Um, you know what? There's a shoot. If this wasn't missing right here, you'd see that this lines up also with the Yellowstone Park. It's because there's like a rotation right here in this area that's not in this picture because I made it too transparent. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You see the dot. You see things lining up here, right? This is that crater that lines up perfect in China, like perfect, Lego perfect, like uh, like my troll was saying in the comment. Here you got this dot right here. You see that? You see how these line up, right? Man, this is really good, actually. I mean, I I hope I know there's people that can see it, and then there's people that can't see it. You know, there's always going to be those people that just can't see it because their brain won't let them, I guess. But okay, so this goes in here. So if this fits in here too, well, what does Japan look like with these guys? Let's take a look. Okay, here's Japan up here. I reversed the coloring so to make it easier to see, hopefully. Okay, let me move these guys out of the way. Okay, here you can barely see this right here. Maybe I should, hold on. Let me make this a little bit more transparent. Okay, here we go. You can see here's our Yellowstone Park, right where it should be. Okay, now let's go ahead and bring in this. Of course, see, it lines up. And there's that crater. This is the beginning of our planet, by the way. I showed that in another video. This lines up so well with China, and there are polar opposites of the planet. That right there alone, if anybody has any knowledge of how the plate tectonics works and all that, that should have blown them away when I showed them that how well this lined up. What this is this is spinning. If you watched my other video, I explain it all. But anyways, this is spinning, and my proof is pretty solid. And let me get rid of this background, our planet in the background here. There we go, so that we can see better alignment here. Okay, let's pull this back. Yeah, see that? See how my theory just keeps supporting itself? Now, how many places of the planet have I showed line up? I think 4 now. 4 different places. Okay, and then watch, check this out. Here comes South America. Fitting like a glove. Let me get rid of the one layer. This is South America too, by the way. Doesn't that seem impossible, right? Shouldn't that be impossible? According to plate tectonics, that would be impossible. But here I'm showing you these lineups, and there's no accident. It's not, I mean, I think I need to rotate this more so that this fits it. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Hold on. There, check it out. see the similarities, and then you can see this right here and there. And then I can bring it up here and lock it in right up here too. See that? And I'm being trolled pretty good, lately. There's a lot of people that are ignorant. I mean, you really it's not a big deal. Just open your eyes. I understand that this is not what they taught you in school, but the evidence doesn't lie. My evidence is visual. I got people that are trying to argue with me about science, and they have no idea what they're talking about. Mainstream science does you guys a big injustice. They teach you nothing that's right, and it makes it easy for someone with a little bit of real knowledge about science to you know beat you in a debate or an argument because you really don't know what you're talking about. Anyways, and I know a lot of people that are watching this videos aren't like that, and I'm hoping that you guys are open-minded and not locked into a belief that's going to keep you from seeing this truth. This is the truth. I couldn't have lined all these areas up unless there was some truth here, and there is a lot of truth here. And if you're interested in this and you want to know the whole truth, I mean, this isn't everything. I've got a lot bigger things than this to show you, and I kind of want to, put it out in certain increments. And by the time I'm done, you're going to be able to see the planet from beginning to end, and there's no way that it can be debated. And I hope you guys subscribe so that you can see this, because it's coming soon. I'm going to show you guys something really amazing about our planet that nobody knows. So thanks for watching.